Hey guys, it's me, Battlefitters here, coming to you with a quick deck profile on Evilswarms. This build is for the September format. I'm still testing this deck out. I don't know what to put in, yet don't know what to take out. But yeah, this is a pretty quick, rough draft about it, and let's get into it. Playing one rabbit. You know, rabbit got limited, so the only place you're gonna put one rabbit. Self-explanatory. Get out your heliotropes. Play 3 heliotropes for the rabbit. That extra 50 really hurts a lot of decks. I mean, they can get over Thunder King, but a lot of people have trouble with that extra 50. The MVP of the deck, Evilswarm Kirkion. Kirkion is really good. He's basically a Constellar Stombre. You banish one in your graveyard, you add it to your hand, and then you normal summon again. It combos really well with Caster, and it's basically a one-turn XYZ. Play 3 Caster. Caster's also a one-turn XYZ if you have a Thunderbird or a Kirkion or any other Evilswarm monster. Uh, this is also really good because it cannot be Veilered. Well, it can be Veilered, but they would waste a Veiler. It's basically an infection. It's a little hard to explain. 3 Thunderbird. You know, I don't know about running 3, but right now I am. Thunderbird's really good because of its effect that it can bandage itself when the card is activated, and then it comes back on your next standby phase with an extra 350, so it becomes a 1950 beater. It's really good. It reminds me of another heliotrope. It's hard to get run over. Its effect can be annoying because if they torrential, uses effect. If they bottomless, uses effect. Deep prison uses effect. It's a really good card. I would leave it at 2. Play 2 Mandagora. I always play 2, and for the next format I was thinking about bumping it to 3, but I felt like that wasn't necessary. So right now I'm have 2. If the third one is necessary, then yeah, I'll put it in. And for a hand trap, I have Veiler. For the spells, I play 3 Pandemic. I wouldn't cut it down to 2. I would always play 3. I would never play 1 or 2. I feel like Pandemic's too much of a good card, especially in this format since it's going to be a trap heavy format. I would definitely keep 3. And yeah, I play 2 dresses for my Ophion. If they're getting destroyed or something, I play the dress. I always have to keep Ophion on the field. Sorry about that. Ophion really shuts down a lot of decks, which is good in this format. I play 1 reinforcements for the caster. A Book of Moon. I put Book of Moon in just for help. I don't know how this would work, but I feel like Book of Moon would be really good for a lot of problem cards up there. If your opponent plays a rabbit, you Book of Moon it. If they play an Archfiend, you Book of Moon it. If they play Descendant, you Book of Moon it. It's a pretty good card. Then the Dark Hole, and then I am running 3 MSTs in here since Heavy Storm got banned. Now for the traps, I run 1 Infestation Infection. This card is always good. It really combos well with the Gusto Emerald, or if just to get out Kirkion. It's a really good card late game, and it can also save your monsters a lot. Yeah. Play 1 Epidemic Virus. Epidemic Virus is getting limited, but I always ran 1, so it really wasn't a problem to me. I always main deck this. Before I used to run around 2 MSTs and heavy in this, because this can destroy a lot of back row, and in this format, I think it's a good choice just to call traps with that card. Then I run 1 XYZ Reborn, for your Ophion or for your Eradicator plays. If they try so hard to get rid of your Ophion, they waste all their sources, and then you play the XY Reborn, and then they're just like, what the hell? XY Reborn is a really good card. Then the Warning, the Bottomless, the Compose, the Torrential, uh, the Double D Prisons, and then these are some cards that I put in that are new. Um, for example, running 2 Dark Bribes. You know, I feel like this card is going to be good, and a lot of people are going to use it, if not just one. For some reason, I have feeling the need to run 2 because it negates, and it helps a lot of problem cards. You know, if they play like an MST, you can play Dark Bribe. If they play their search cards, Dark Bribe. You don't want them to search in this format. You know, if they play something ridiculous like Mirror Force, when you have like 3 monsters, Dark Bribe. It's a really good tech card. It should be 2 Mirror Forces, but I have 1 right now. I'm currently going to buy my other one. Yeah, the Mirror Force, everybody's going to be running 2 Mirror Forces, self-explanatory, destroys their monsters. And then for replacement for Monster Reborn is Call of the Haunted. I haven't tried this out, but I feel like Call of the Haunted is going to be really well. You know, instead of Monster Reborn, you know, you will Call the Haunted your Kirkion, and then you can go into a big play, Xyz play, and then you overlay, and then this would get destroyed. You know, it's basically a Monster Reborn. Thinking of bumping this to 2, not sure yet, but yeah. For the Xyz, double Ophion, I should pick myself up a 3rd one since Evilswarm did not get hit. But you know, Ophion self-explanatory. You can't switch summon level 5 or higher monsters, and search out for the Pandemic. Bahamut. Bahamut's a really good card. You know, take away their monsters. I'm really surprised this did not get limited or semi-limited. This is a really good card. The fact that you can attack the same turn you take the monster. Now play the Nanos just for decks that target your monsters a lot. I'll usually get Ophion out first, and then the Nanos. And then they would always go for Ophion, but I would always have protection for the Ophion. You know, the Ouroboros. I haven't really gone into Ouroboros, but yeah, he's just there. A Nightmare, I never really used Nightmare. Direwolf, you know, self-pop. Legusta Emerald, this is really good combo as well with Infestation Infection. No. I'm gonna look for it. Yeah, Infestation Infection. You know, you would use this effect to get out, you know, a Heliotrope, and then you play Infestation Infection to put the Heliotrope back in and take out a Kirkion. You got your Utopia, Gemini, Cowboy. It should be 2 Maestros and Photon Pop Imperative. For my side, you know, I have the Prohibition, Black Hornet Heaven, Dust Tornado for Gravekeepers, Void Trapos for mirror matches, goes a match if I'm going against a deck with different attributes, Penguin Soldier, never see this coming, Thunder King for Infernities, King Tiger for Infernities again, Deity Crows for Infernities again. I feel like Infernities are going to be a really good deck this format, so you know, just making sure. Puppet Plant for Warrior decks and maybe Spellcasters. It's also good against Gravekeepers. And then 2 Fossil Dinos just for the fact that there's a deck that special summons a lot. So yeah guys, you know, that's my deck profile on Evilswarms. Yeah, this is my deck. This is the deck I'm going to be running. I hope it comes out well. I hope nothing bad happens. And yeah, thanks guys for watching. Peace.